You may have heard about seed oils and how they cause inflammation and are absolutely terrible for you. But is that true? What do seed oils actually do in your body? And for that matter, what are seed oils? I've got the answers for you. Welcome to the Sports Nutrition Playbook channel. I'm Amy Goodson, sports dietitian. And if you are listening to the news or to any hot topic social media, you have heard about seed oils, how terrible they are for you, and that they can cause inflammation and do bad things in your body. So the question is that totally true? Well, I've got three things that I want to tell you about seed oils. First of all, what is a seed oil? So a seed oil is just that. Oil made from seeds. So think corn seeds, cotton seeds, soybean, canola oil. These are some of the common ones, especially canola, that you'll see that are considered seed oils. They're made from seeds. Now, what's interesting is that they actually have unsaturated or those good for you fats that we want your body to have and that we want you to consume. So they're not saturated fats, they're actually unsaturated fats, and they come from the different seeds. So the second thing to think about is what makes them so quote unquote bad for you, and do they cause inflammation? Well, the deal with seed oils is they tend to be a little more processed, and ding, 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 they are highly used in highly processed foods. So when we think about some of these seed oils, they're used to make fast food and fried food and processed packaged food that you find. So of course, when we talk about those different types of foods, those are typically higher in fat, higher in added sugar, and lower in nutrients. So is it that the seed oil itself is so bad? Maybe not, but they're used to make foods that are less nutrient rich and not really providing you the quality nutrition that you need. Now, what about inflammation? That's a big hot topic, is that seed oils cause inflammation. Well, seed oils, as I mentioned, are unsaturated. They contain quite a bit of omega-6 fatty acids. So in the world of healthy fat, there are monounsaturated fats and there are polyunsaturated fats. And the polyunsaturated fats are omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids, or those are the ones we talk about the most. You've probably heard about omega-3s. And as an athlete, you've probably heard that omega-3s help decrease inflammation. So omega-3 fatty acids are going to be found in foods like fatty fish, salmon, trout, and tuna. Then you do find some in plant foods like walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, but the richest variety of them are in your fatty fishes and fatty fish oils. You also find a little bit of it in eggs and some different foods, a little bit even in beef, but typically your fatty fish. So the omega-3s are fatty acids that we want you to consume because they help fight inflammation by buffering free radicals, aka bad guys, in the body. Omega-6s, on the other hand, while still unsaturated, don't have the same properties that omega-3 has. So in the American diet specifically, we want there to be a good balance of omega-6s to omega-3s. The challenge is that we eat way more omega-6 fatty acids because they're found in grain and seed and plant-based foods, often found in lots of processed foods, and we eat very little salmon and walnuts and chia seeds. Imagine that. So the imbalance is off. Well, when we're not consuming enough omega-3 fatty acids and we're over consuming omega-6 fatty acids, that is oftentimes where we can see inflammation. So is it that those seed oils are necessarily terrible for you? No, but we're consuming them in an imbalance. And like I said, a lot of those seed oils are used to make processed foods, fast food, and fried food, which further exacerbates the inflammation process because we're consuming lots of foods that are low in nutrients. So the third thing to consider is, what should you be eating when it comes to fat? Well, for athletes, we want you to be consuming as many unsaturated good fats as possible. So the omega-3s, like I said, found in fatty fish like salmon, trout, and tuna, avocado, nuts, seeds, and nut butters, as well as your healthy cooking oils like grapeseed oil and olive oil and avocado oil. These are all going to provide you with omega-3 fatty acids as well as other monounsaturated healthy fats. What we want you to limit is your saturated fats, that found in fried foods, baked goods, pastries, again, foods that are typically going to be higher in fat and sugar, lower in nutrients. So when we talk about the omega-6 fatty acids, specifically found in seed oils, you can consume them, but focusing on more of those other fats that I mentioned are going to be best. And one of the best ways that you can do that as an athlete is to reduce your intake of processed and fried foods. If you will eat less fast food and less processed food and focus on more whole foods like high quality lean proteins, whole grains, fruits, vegetables, dairy, and these healthy fats that we're talking about, you will by default take in less omega-6 fatty acids, more omega-3s, and overall just more nutrients. So is it to say you can't ever have a product made with seed oils? No. The goal is to reduce the intake of those processed and fried foods and increase your intake of nutrient-rich foods. If you do this as an athlete, you'll help decrease inflammation in your body, help your body recover faster, and provide it with the nutrients that it needs to perform, grow, and develop at the highest level. So I'd love to hear your take on a seed oil and how you think you can start to replace some of the processed foods or fast foods that you eat with more nutrient-rich foods. Be sure to like our video and subscribe to our channel so that you can stay up to date with all of our trending sports nutrition information to keep you in the know.